He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Handoff to the single back. Lights off a defender.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Third down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. From the shotgun, handoff inside. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, the speed of this back is impressive today for Arkansas. And they've had some big-time backs that have played in Fayetteville. Darren McFadden, one of my favorite players that I ever saw play in the SEC. Felix Jones with speed on the outside. And today, this guy's showing what he can do.
He hands it off from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Razorbacks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face third down and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get to third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's got it again. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They'll run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So the ball changes hands, and the offense finds themselves back up inside their own 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. One problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. It's a great play by the defense.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a handoff.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. press coverage now from the secondary. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Knowles will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. He stopped out at the 42. Solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. They mix it up with a run. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And the Razorbacks hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front to give this back a chance.
And it's a direct snap.
Chris, interesting call here by this offense, but you got to give the defense a lot of credit for the recognition and the speed to be able to get to the edge before he could get to the goal line. Now here comes up a 4th down. Very curious to see what they're going to do here.
Big play from both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Arkansas. They strike first in this national title bout. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
A short completion to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle. He saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. 8th play of the drive coming up. What a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Razorbacks come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. 1st down here for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. And the Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity to take a shot here. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Florida State offense on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes a quick grab. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. He pulls in the catch. Football comes out. Ball rolls out of bounds and will end up being a short gain, but no first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Hill. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. We had so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. On the ground, it's Hill. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
For the offense getting set, this is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot right down the middle. Catch made down inside the 25. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position, down to the 24.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
design quarterback run. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Razorbacks will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Arkansas.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pass off, can he get in? And he'll be brought down.
But that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, 3rd and goal coming up. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
No field goal team. It's 4th and goal. We go with a direct snap. Bowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into open space. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, you do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Just trying to get rid of it.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Looking to pass here on second down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. And a big takeaway by the defense on the final play of the quarter. So Arkansas has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Pass rush closing in. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he is delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Pounding away with the run game. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Seminoles. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They make the extra point, but trail 21-10. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 11 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Fired into a tight window and picked off. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
The shotgun run call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Grinding away on the ground. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. They're going to run it. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Lets it go quickly. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Now they call a run. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So second and short here, exactly what you want when you try to run the clock out and secure the victory. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the move now. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Incomplete again. A third straight misfire. Brings up fourth down now.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Seminoles come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Scooped up in the defense. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Potential momentum shift there. They scoop up the fumble and score on it.
Boy, you just got to give credit to this defender for locating the ball, getting his hands on it, and then scooping it and scoring. So often,
it's a fake. They got the tight end open. And he stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't build on their lead here.
That keeps the score Arkansas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Knowles. This quarterback on fire today. Wow, what a play. What a rocket for an arm he has.
That's unbelievable to watch a guy put the ball that far into the air. You're thinking it's got no chance to be answered, and boom, a touchdown.
Now to try for 2. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. It's a pick 2. What have you ever seen that before? As the 2-point try backfires big time. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that